Zenkaikon 2014, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Zenkaikon was an anime convention held from April 25th to the 27th, 2014 at the Lancaster County Convention Center in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I've been attending Zenkaikon since 2007. It's one of my favorite conventions. And it was interesting to see where this convention went this year. They came off a really nice 2013, so let's see what happened in 2014. For the good, registration was smooth. They have a great registration staff at Zenkaikon. They do really good work. Smooth in and out. They get you to the con right away. The convention staff at Zenkaikon, for the most part, are excellent. They do a really good job. I needed a panelist reimbursement at the end of the con. That was done, no problems. Lots of security, lots of tech. Staff were around if you needed help. They helped you. The hotel that's attached to the Lancaster County Convention Center is spectacular. I'm upping my review of them on Yelp from 4 stars to 5 because what happened was our media center didn't work in our room. They got us a different room. We didn't request it. They moved us to a different room, and it was a bigger room, and it was really awesome because that made our weekend even better. Staff were there. We needed help getting rid of garbage. Towels were available. They did a really good job. The facility handled the large attendance increases at Zenkaikon really well. You couldn't tell the convention went from around 3,200 to over 4,000 attendees. Zenkaikon was spread out across 4 floors of the convention center, and it handled the increase well. The dealer's room was good. The dealer's room was mixed with the artist's alley. A wide variety of things you could possibly want in there. It was just it's a really large dealer's room for a convention of around, 4,000 attendees. There was all kinds of stuff in there, and there was lots of room to move around. You could browse easily. And a pop here for C.J. Henderson. Right now, he's not doing really well. He's pretty sick, but he is an awesome author, great panelist. We've seen him at Zenkaikon for a lot of years. It was good to see him back out at the con. I know this is going to sound weird. I have nothing bad to note. There was nothing bad enough to really note about this convention. It's odd. Yeah, usually there's something like, wow, that didn't go well. I don't have any. Okay, this is the ugly portion. This is what should have been better. The Lolita Dark concert started a half hour late on Friday night. I'm not sure why, but it kind of threw off the Friday night schedule a little bit. Pretty big line hanging around there waiting for them to start. I was not fond of the bag check. I carry a camera bag around with me, and I don't have a DLSR. I have a fancier point and shoot. It's not a big bag. Had to be checked no matter what. And I found that to be annoying because there was no way I was going to use their bag check. I ran it back up to the room, but I kind of found their bag check policies a little annoying. I realize why you have to do them sometimes, but I mean, some of the people's bags are not that large. This is going to be something simple. They needed more trash cans in the lobby, or even around the convention center as a whole. They just didn't have enough of them. It really does sound like something small, but they need more trash cans. I felt the general strength and balance of schedule were a little bit off this year. What I mean by that is, yes, Jim Cummings and Doug Walker were good guests, but I think Q, John Delancey from Star Trek last year, was better. I'm not sure either band really held up, honestly. The crowds didn't really seem to be there like last year, compared to when Ian Strife and the Slants were there. And I felt the balance of the schedule was just a little bit off, and what I mean by that is, it seemed like there was a glut of great programming on Saturday night. Could have easily attended 6 or 7 panels, but in reality got to 3 of them. I think some of these panels could have easily been transferred to Friday and would have further reinforced that schedule. But I understand balance, it's very subjective. It's when you have the guests available. So it's just one of those things that it can be really hit or miss depending on the person. I felt they needed one additional American voice actor to even out the schedule a little bit. Yes, they had Brina Palencia. She's a pretty big voice actor. They also had the 3 voice actors running the clinic, but I feel that one mid-level voice actor, maybe even high-level, would have evened it out. Say like a Tony Oliver, that would have been something put in. Or maybe a Trina Nishimura. Would have just made the schedule a little stronger. Overall, it was a good convention, even with some areas not as strong as 2013. Just a lot of good things going for this convention. It was an excellent social convention. Lots of friendly attendees. I knew a lot of people attending this con. Really great con to chill at. I think this convention is rapidly becoming a convention that's underrated because you run into a lot of people that don't know what it is, haven't been to it, and they really need to go. And I personally feel that this is the best, and I put it in quotes, anime convention in Pennsylvania. Kekko's doing a great job, but I think Zenkaikon's doing better. I'd give the convention a B. Had a good time, even with the things that were, maybe a little off. I'll be back next year. Thanks for watching.